In a surprising development that has caught the attention of geopolitical analysts worldwide, Russian President Vladimir Putin recently floated the idea of establishing a BRICS Parliament. This proposal, made during the 10th BRICS Parliamentary Forum in St. Petersburg, has sparked discussions about the evolving nature of this influential economic bloc and its potential to reshape global governance structures. Putin's statement at the forum was clear and forward-looking. BRICS does not yet have its own institutionalized parliamentary structure. But I believe this idea will be realized in the future. This vision for a BRICS parliament represents a significant step towards formalizing the bloc's political cooperation, moving beyond its current focus on economic collaboration. The Russian leader emphasized that regular meetings of lawmakers from BRICS countries would contribute to the process of establishing such a parliament. This suggests a gradual approach to building the necessary institutional framework, rather than an immediate implementation of a fully fledged parliamentary body. The creation of a BRICS parliament could have far-reaching implications for global geopolitics and the international order. A parliamentary body would provide a formal platform for BRICS nations to coordinate their political positions on global issues, potentially increasing their collective influence in international affairs. The establishment of a BRICS parliament could be seen as a direct challenge to existing Western-dominated international institutions, offering an alternative model of global governance. Putin highlighted the BRICS' commitment to forming a more just, democratic, multipolar, and multilateral world order. A BRICS parliament could serve as a tool to advance this vision. While BRICS is primarily an economic bloc, a parliamentary body could facilitate deeper economic integration among member states, potentially leading to more harmonized policies and regulations. With the recent expansion of BRICS to include new members like Iran and Egypt, and future growth expected with Saudi Arabia and Iraq, a parliamentary structure could help integrate these nations more fully into the bloc's decision-making processes. Despite the potential benefits, the idea of a BRICS parliament faces several challenges. BRICS countries have vastly different political systems, ranging from democracies to authoritarian regimes. Harmonizing these diverse approaches within a single parliamentary structure could prove challenging. Member states may be hesitant to cede any degree of sovereignty to a supranational body, particularly given their strong emphasis on national autonomy. The geographical dispersion of BRICS nations presents logistical challenges for regular parliamentary sessions and coordination. Putin's framing of the BRICS parliament as a counterweight to Western influence may lead to increased skepticism and potential pushback from Western nations. The choice of location for a potential BRICS parliament headquarters would be a matter of significant diplomatic negotiation. However, we can speculate on some intriguing possibilities. 1. Babylon, Iraq. The symbolic power of establishing the BRICS parliament in the ancient city of Babylon cannot be overstated. As one of the cradles of civilization, Babylon represents a rich historical legacy that predates Western dominance. Its location in the Middle East could also serve as a bridge between the Asian and African members of BRICS. 2. Istanbul, Turkey. Straddling Europe and Asia, Istanbul could serve as a symbolic meeting point between East and West. Its rich history as Constantinople, the capital of the Byzantine and Ottoman empires, adds to its appeal as a center of global governance. 3. Dubai, UAE. As a modern, neutral city with excellent infrastructure and connectivity, Dubai could offer a practical and prestigious location for the BRICS Parliament. Its position as a global business hub aligns well with BRICS' economic focus. 4. Nur Sultan, formerly Astana, Kazakhstan. Located in Central Asia, Nur Sultan could serve as a neutral ground between the major BRICS powers of Russia, China, and India. Its modern architecture and growing importance in international diplomacy make it an intriguing option. 5. Johannesburg, South Africa. As the only African member of the original BRICS grouping, South Africa could argue for hosting the parliament to ensure representation for the Global South. While the idea of a BRICS parliament is still in its infancy, it represents a potentially significant shift in the bloc's ambitions and global influence. Putin's statement that everything we agreed on is working, and it is working properly, suggests a confidence in BRICS' ability to implement major initiatives. The development of a BRICS parliamentary body would likely be a gradual process, evolving alongside the bloc's other institutions. As Deputy Foreign Minister Andrei Rudenko noted, many summits have been held over the past few years, indicating a pattern of increasing cooperation and institutionalization within BRICS. However, the path to establishing a BRICS parliament is not without obstacles. The bloc will need to navigate the complex geopolitical landscape, balancing the interests of its diverse member states while avoiding escalating tensions with Western powers. The concept of a BRICS parliament, as proposed by Vladimir Putin, represents a bold vision for the future of this influential economic bloc. If realized, it could significantly alter the landscape of global governance, offering a counterweight to Western-dominated institutions and advancing the cause of multipolarity in international affairs. However, the challenges in implementing such a body are substantial, ranging from practical logistical issues to deeper questions of sovereignty and political compatibility. The choice of location for the parliament's headquarters, whether in a historically significant site like Babylon or a modern metropolis like Dubai, would be a decision laden with symbolic and practical implications. As BRICS continues to evolve and expand its influence, the idea of a parliamentary body will likely remain a topic of intense discussion and negotiation. Whether this vision becomes a reality will depend on the bloc's ability to overcome its internal differences, navigate external pressures, and articulate a compelling alternative to the current global order. The coming years will be crucial in determining whether the BRICS Parliament moves from concept to reality, potentially reshaping the architecture of global governance in the process. We must closely monitor these developments, understanding that the emergence of such an institution could mark a significant shift in the balance of global power and influence. If you found this video intriguing, consider liking and subscribing and commenting down below so we know what you would like to see more of.